Hi everyone, it's me again, and I'm coming back at you with yet another writing vlog. I have another update or whatever, and I just wanted to kind of talk about it. And today's video is not as like motivational or whatever as the other ones have been so far, so I'm gonna link them down below if you want to check that out. It's important to talk about the not so easy stuff, the just feeling like shit stuff, you know, so that we can all see that we're not alone and it's not easy to be a writer, and that's okay. We just need to keep going and keep doing what we love. So there's this contest called not contest, but it's just like a thing called Pitch Wars, where you enter with your finished manuscript and you choose 4 mentors, and they're just basically professional editors or writers or just things like that, and you might get picked by one mentor. Then you work on the book, and then there's this agent showcase, and basically it's just to help you make your book fucking epic and maybe get to publishing it. And I found out about it last minute and I was like, well, I could try that, but I didn't really have a book ready that I was really proud of. And that's kind of partially one thing that I want to talk about, and that's just like some books that we write will never see the light of the world, will never get out there, and they will just stay as a file on our laptop. And at first, especially for newbies, I think it's really hard to accept, because, you know, you pour your heart into that and it's like you don't want to give it up, like you want to share it with the world. But I think, you know, it hurts, and it's like it's not great, but of course it's the best when you can, you know, get it out there and let other people read it. But like, just there are just some books that are meant to be just for us, you know, and it's like it's not for nothing, because we learn so much in that process. And sure, we spend like, if we spend a year or years on that book, it feels horrible, you know, to make the decision, or just when we're rejected a lot of times and we decide like it's probably time to move on to the next book. It's difficult to let it go, because we're like, fuck, all that work was for nothing. But like, every page we write gives us something. It teaches us to be better writers, you know? We just need to keep on practicing. And it's like, I assure you, if you just wrote a book or books that just weren't meant to be out there in the world, it wasn't a waste of time, because, you know, you worked on something that you loved, and you definitely learned a lot in the process. It definitely gave you a lot. And yeah, basically where I'm coming from, I have never actually gone through the publishing process, but I have 2 books that I have finished. I kept thinking about it, you know, deciding if I should like keep going with it or if I should just let it go or whatever. It's kind of funny, because recently I've been talking about this contemporary romance that I now like went through and finished, and I thought that that's the one that could potentially make it out there in the world, and that I could like work on it more and actually publish it. And then there was another book that it's not really like a normal genre. It's just basically the character speaks directly to the reader, and it's kind of in a diary style. And I finished writing that at the beginning of, was it this year? Might have been last year. I don't know. But I finished that, and I decided that I wouldn't publish that one. The contemporary that I've been talking about, I'm gonna let it go. So that's one update, but I have another one. There's another contemporary romance that I came up with like last year or whatever, and it's like super exciting and so awesome. And I was just thinking, like, for some reason I opened the file and I was like, I read at the beginning that I have, which is like 4 chapters, and I love it so fucking much. So much. It is just everything. I love it. And I am not sure what I'm gonna do with that, because the fantasy romance series that I talked about is something that I really want to work on right now. But I was thinking I could add that on my list of work on it soon. Last thing that I want to talk about is what do we do when our mental health is like not doing great and when we just feel like shit. That has been the case with me in the past like 2 weeks. I've been on a totally like horrible emotional roller coaster. You know, making these videos, I was just like, 1 minute I'm so motivated and so excited and so happy and just full of energy, and the next minute I'm lying in bed feeling completely drained, burned out, and like absolutely dead. And it's horrible because I almost didn't even make this video, and I'm really glad that I'm making it now, but I've just been so drained on every possible level, and working on anything is honestly so hard. First thing I want to say to that is don't beat yourself up if you know, haven't been doing great mentally and emotionally, and if there's just been a lot on your plate, don't beat yourself up for not working on writing as much as you'd like or not working on it at all. What matters most is that you don't give it up and that you like try your best and, you know, try to overcome that like I don't want to, I'm so tired, and like try to overcome that and try to start writing, because reading the beginning of that book made me feel so much better today. It made me smile. And even though it didn't fix my problems, it made me feel a little better. And so try to take that painful, exhausting step and try to start writing, even if you feel like crap, and it could really, really help. But if you are completely drained and completely burned out, just take care of yourself. Take some time off. You know, like meditate, work out, eat healthy, do anything watch your favorite movie, just do anything that will make you feel better. And then once you regain some energy, get back to writing, but just take care of yourself. Of course, it's important to keep hustling and doing our best, and like we can't slack off, but it's like there's a difference between being lazy and feeling completely horrible and not being able to just do anything. And we need to recognize that, and we need to just, you know, choose self-care over being extremely productive. So I just wanted to like share that with you and talk to you about that, and I'm glad I did. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you want me to keep making millions of writing vlogs, because I'm probably gonna have another update very soon. And also tell me if you like this format where I just sit down and talk to you, or if you'd rather if I filmed like vlogs, like actually like multiple clips like during the day or whatever. And yeah, if you have any other video requests, please leave me a comment down below and subscribe for more videos like this. And that's gonna be it. Have a brilliant day and see you soon in another video. Bye!